I just wanted to give a few more instructions on the group proposal letter as you are all working this week. I know there are some hesitations for online group work, and I appreciate all of you participating in this week's discussion as you begin drafting this group assignment. This is really the only group assignment that you have to write together. Most groups like to do the cover and table of contents together towards the end of the semester, but really this is the biggest group piece or component of the course. And I've tried to give you a lot of time to work on it this week as you're answering the discussion questions. All of those answers can then be used in the draft of the group letter, which you'll be able to work on this week and then into next week with the final due Wednesday next week. So I'm hoping that that extra time will allow you enough space from other assignments to be able to really communicate with one another. I've seen a lot of people sending their phone numbers to group members back and forth. I think that's a great idea. And starting Google Docs is also going to be the best thing. So one thing that I do want to note is when you go into the group proposal letter assignment on Canvas, and this is also on the discussion board this week. But if you download the group proposal guidelines, you have this Word doc that is really just a blank template for you to use and just start plugging things in here. So this is a great thing to copy into a Google Doc that you're all sharing. And then you can just kind of go through here, look at the answers to the questions you put for the discussions this week, and start putting them in where they go within these explanations for the guidelines of the article. So you'll see that all of the questions I asked in the discussion were designed to get you to start writing the content for this letter. So it should all be able to come into this letter. Sometimes you'll be repetitive with group members, and so seeing who said it best or if there's a way to combine or condense a sentence or an idea is going to be best. But that's how you work with others and how you think about writing and revising for a letter like this. Also note that you're going to want to put your articles in with the summaries. So these are the same ones for the individual article proposal that you turned in last week. All of those have been graded. I guess that was this week, Monday. All of those have been graded, and please look back at those and see what I highlighted, because a lot of the summaries were a little bit too long for a group letter that would go to an editor. So make sure that you're condensing those summaries, because these letters should be 2 to 3 pages. When you think about writing to an editor, you want it to be something that's concise, something that they can look at quickly and say, I know what this is and this content, and check off kind of the boxes. Anything longer, they're not going to have time to read, and it would be too dense. So really trying to break ideas up into different paragraphs, having things bolded, italicized with the white spaces helps get the reader through the content quickly and get the message across. So let me know if you're having difficulties working on this with your groups. If you just have questions in general, I'm happy to answer those. And hopefully we'll get some of these drafts going, and I look forward to reading the finals next week.